Hey everyone, welcome back. Yo with
Shruti, yo, Diljit.
Dosanjh. He's back, he's back.
Yay.
Yeah, and it's a big collab from what I'm hearing. It's with Tory Lanez, who's a Canadian rapper. And yeah, Chauffeur, the next big hip hop anthem, is here featuring Diljit and Tory Lanez. The song is produced by Ikky. Okay, so the next big hip hop anthem. Quite the claim. Let's see.
We're ready
Yeah.
to listen to this. Yes.
Oh, 1 second. Lyricist Jungdeep Singh Dillon and Sardar. Okay, they haven't written their own. I mean, Diljit never does, but fine. Let's do it. Let's see what Diljit's doing.
Yes. Let's
Okay. 1, 2, 3, play.
I like it,
Diljit Dosanjh.
Port out Houston, Texas. I like fuck my exes. Time I disconnect us. I got brand new bitch ass. They got here for breakfast. Got a shot for any pussy boy that disrespect us. No, it don't matter to me. Nah. When I got that ladder on me, I pull up and back at the V. They know I keep shooters around me, so none of these niggas gon' chat about me. Sending the 4, 4 and a 10, I'm pouring up ice. Rolling around in my clan, the gun is right over the white tee. Know that she like me. I know that I'm pricey. She know that I roll with them niggas, since down they go roll with the kill a nigga on the track, then I come back in the same outfit. Facts. Got my dream girl in a dream car, they ain't even came out yet.
Pulling up to 30 in a soda. Sitting in the back with the chauffeur. Chopper cut a nigga like a loca. Make a nigga pull up, put it on ya. Pulling up to 30 in a soda. Sitting in the back with the chauffeur. Chopper cut a nigga like a loca.
ਛੇ ਗੋਲੀ ਦੇ ਛਿੰਦੇ ਦੀ ਪੱਕੀ ਲੱਕ ਤੇ ਡਿਊਟੀ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਫੁਰਤੀ ਚੋਂ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਵੈਲ ਪੁਣੇ ਦੀ ਬਿਊਟੀ ਛੇ ਗੋਲੀ ਦੇ ਛਿੰਦੇ ਦੀ ਪੱਕੀ ਲੱਕ ਤੇ ਡਿਊਟੀ ਬੋਲੇ ਰਗਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੋਰ ਦੇਖ ਚੂਮ ਚੂਮ ਤੋਰ ਬੋਲੇ ਰਗਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੋਰ ਬੜਾ ਟੈਂਕ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਮੋੜ ਇੱਕ ਤੇਰੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਮਸਲੇ 'ਚ ਪਿਆਰ ਵਰਤਾ ਬਾਕੀ ਸ਼ੌਫਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਜੋਰੀ ਦੀ
like a loca. Make a nigga pull up, put it on ya. Pulling up to 30 in a soda. Sitting in the back with the chauffeur. Chopper cut a nigga like a loca. Make a nigga pull up, put it on ya.
Ikky ਰੱਖੀਏ ਕਰਾ ਕੇ ਦੇਖ ਮੇਖ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਮੁੱਛ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਖੂਨ ਰੰਗੀ ਅੱਖ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਰੇਡ ਨਾ ਤੂੰ ਪੁੱਛ Ikky ਰੱਖੀਏ ਕਰਾ ਕੇ ਦੇਖ ਮੇਖ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਮੁੱਛ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਖੂਨ ਰੰਗੀ ਅੱਖ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਰੇਡ ਨਾ ਸਿਰ ਬਾਬੇ ਦੀ ਬਲਸ ਪੂਰੀ ਟੌਰ ਟੱਪਾ ਯਸ ਸਿਰ ਬਾਬੇ ਦੀ ਬਲਸ ਚਿੱਟਾ ਕੁੜਤਾ ਡਰੈਸ ਇੱਕ ਤੇਰੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਮਸਲੇ 'ਚ ਪਿਆਰ ਵਰਤਾ ਬਾਕੀ ਸ਼ੌਫਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਜੋਰੀ ਦੀ
like a loca. Make a nigga pull up, put it on ya. Pulling up to 30 in a soda. Sitting in the back with the chauffeur. Chopper cut a nigga like a loca. Make a nigga pull up, put it on ya.
Interesting. What?
Those jeans only
Those
Diljit
jeans,
Dosanjh can carry off. Or maybe like Ranveer Singh.
Yeah.
Or Vicky Kaushal or him. बस यही तीन हैं जो carry कर सकते हैं.
कौन सा? तीसरा कौन सा?
Vicky Kaushal.
No, the other one. For Vicky.
Ranveer Singh.
Ranveer Singh. हाँ.
These three are the only ones who can carry those jeans off.
I
That's
don't-
all right.
हाँ. Okay.
हाँ.
Go
I
for
don't
it.
watch.
I don't think Vicky can carry them up. Ranveer, yes, for sure.
Have you not seen that film? He chooses not to wear it like open in public, how maybe these guys will.
Which
But
film?
like, which was that Vicky Kaushal film, yeah, in which he's like, what is that film in which he's got those red hair, like everything? Man Marziyan. Oh, I loved him in that film.
Actually,
and like, I was only thinking of that.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that film. I actually stopped watching Bollywood movies 2 years ago.
Must watch. देख लो वाली तो. But
Vicky के लिए
गाड़ी को वापस track पे ले आते हैं यहाँ पे.
Yes.
ये वाला गाना, I like the fisheye lens. It was very smooth. I loved his muchi, and he was looking very like एक वो होता है ना थोड़ा break के बाद आया हूँ अभी chill zone में हूँ अभी भी मैं वैसे वाला look था पूरा दिलजीत दोसांझ का. लेकिन overall as a song, hip hop गानों में कुछ ही चीजें होती है ना, as we've like very specifically spoken about earlier, कि गाड़ी होनी चाहिए, it should be like a farmhouse or a really swanky place where like a party is going on, where there are only the performers and the people involved with the song, only they'll be there, rest all be women, that kind of party, and that's it, and good song and like whatever. So if you honestly ask me, did I enjoy the song? Yeah, I was constantly smiling and chilling with it. Is it my type of song where I will listen to it again? I don't know, but if it's playing, will I enjoy it? Yeah. That's all I can like really say about it. But like, because there's nothing much, there was nothing else except the muche or jo visual cheezein thi na, I was actually more overtaken by those. So I only noticed those.
The visual aspect of
the visual funniness, how he was like doing his usual thing.
Yeah.
So yeah. What do you feel?
I honestly, my favorite part about this track was the beat. It was a really hard beat. It was so good, especially the parts where like, Diljit was doing the emphasis on those particular portions. But so like you said, if it's playing, I'll enjoy it because it's a good track musically, sonically. For me, I was just a little amazed when it started because it started with Tory Lanez's verse, and I mean for the name of it, it's an international collab and it's great, but the vibes were completely in my head were like, okay, you know how a Tory Lanez would speak in his songs, and the lingo as well. For me, it was a mismatch in terms of Diljit's probably discography or style or way of like his lyrics in his songs. There's a huge disconnect for me right there, right at the start. So I was like, okay, there's Tory Lanez doing his thing. It's in his zone completely. He's killing the beat with what he does. How is this gonna match Diljit's vibe? He's not. That I don't know, that was my first thought. And then he came in with his lines, and the lines were really good. They were in keeping with the vibe of the beat, and for me, then the focus shifted to how is Diljit putting on this hip hop coat persona and coat, because everything from his body language to the way he was looking at the camera and engaging with the camera to his to just his entire body language and way of being in this video was very hip hop rap, from the like gangster, whatever. So that was nice to see. Not that we haven't seen Diljit in that avatar before, but just in this song, especially because it's a collab with someone like Tory Lanez, it was like 10 times more obvious and pronounced. I liked his lines because as usual, there was the Diljit cheekiness in them. There was the Diljit sort of fun thing in them while being flexy and braggy and all of that. So song was a vibe. I just don't know if I can still connect with the thought of Tory Lanez and a Diljit because they're just diametrically opposite personalities, even in how they write. How,
and I think in the song also it was very alag. Their portions were so well defined. Ek khatam kar raha hai, fir dusra, when he's finishing, then that one. So it was very cut. 1 2 1 2 1 2. But which also, which I had thought actually if they're coming together, maybe they would have like kind of mixed it up because I felt like this was like the most basic formula, and maybe it is an expectation game. Maybe because it's Diljit, and I in my head was expecting collab hai, to kuch bahut aisa hoga, and this turned out to be like a very usual regular collab. So maybe that's why. Maybe it's a little bit of disappointment that so I got taken aback with that.
Yeah, I'm not disappointed by it. I'm just like, okay, it is what it is. I really liked, they had their portions, but again, Tory Lanez is really melodic voice in the chorus, and the hook kept coming back, and then Diljit's voice sort of superimposed on that from the back, like the echoey effect. That was really nice. I love that portion. Every time the hook came in, like Tory Lanez has a really good melodic voice there, so that was really good. And I think just the power that Diljit packed in his lines, along with his little sweetness, was the winner for me, for sure. In my head, the two of them are still a mismatch. But for the collab, the collab tag of it, great. Good for them both, I guess. It's one under the belt.
Yes.
One more.
Yes.
In the discography. So good stuff. I don't know how this will play on the radio though. Have you thought of that? Like this has to this has to have a radio edit for radio play.
One guess, it'll have to
sure.
have many radio edits.
Yes.
By the end of that, maybe then it wouldn't make sense putting it on air. So, because you can't cut it up in the middle. You can't, radio edits usually, or if they release
beep डाल देते हैं ना या silent कर देते हैं.
But वही कह रही हूँ ना कि imagine अगर गाना चल रहा है उसमें बहुत सारे beeps आ गए, तो then it becomes like, then you kind of don't think about putting it on air. Then you're like, okay, it has too many breaks in it. So either they release like a studio edit version where they release like a proper radio edit, in which they change the words and sing it, or those sections are edited out completely. I don't know. But
I don't know what they'll do.
Yeah, but as is, I don't know.
It's a Diljit song. I know all the radio stations are going to jump on it. If I was in one, I would too, but I would then, instead of putting the beep, I would just mute it out, the certain words, because they're just in the first verse, they're not there in Diljit's parts. So, kuch to bhi kar lenge. Why are we thinking for the radio station?
We don't need to. Gone are those days. We don't need to worry.
We don't need to worry. Just put it. Okay, chalo, nice. So this was a good surprise from Diljit. More power to him. And let us know what you thought of the song. Drop me more recommendations on my Instagram. Miss Pola's on Instagram there. This is how you support this channel. It really helps. And we'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Live long and prosper. I'm getting those jeans for myself.
Oh, acha.